made it to our spot. We had a few hiccups, but we eventually got here. I'm here with my buddy Ken. He's only gonna be hanging out with me for one night, but I'll take what I can get. You can see the lake behind us. It's beautiful. Alright, so I have a new tent I'm going to be trying out today. It is a OneTigris Rock Fortress. It's a hot tent that I'm hoping to use during the winter. It has a stove jack and all that good stuff. It has no bottom, which is nice during the snowy season. So right now I'm going to set it up. I've never set it up before. I opened it up and kind of looked at it, but I'm going to set it up for the first time and see how that goes. Follow along. So the tent comes with a standalone pole, some stakes, and then the tent itself. So we're gonna get this all laid out. So my understanding from the online videos I've seen is you want to stake down the doorway first. There's 2 different points to stake it, and then 4 on the other side as well. So we'll get this staked down, and then we put in the pole, and then we stake out the corners from there. So the tent came with a bunch of its own stakes, but I have some larger, heavier duty ones, and the soil's kind of soft. So I'm gonna use the long, heavy duty ones to stake down the door, and then I'll use some of the smaller ones to kind of stake down the perimeter. Okay, so the doors are staked down. Now we're going to put up the middle pole and see what happens. I don't know. I might have to adjust these stakes a little bit, but we're about to find out. Send her out. So 5 pieces that clip into one another, and then this one extends so you can adjust how tall you want it to be, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get this put in here. I'm gonna put it in on one of the lower settings and then increase the height as I see fit. Let's get that going. So I have the pole set up. Definitely gonna have to do some tweaking. I'm going to stretch out the tent on either side right now, see how open it gets, and then see what I need to do about the doors, because I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting this set up. All right, I won't lie, this is a little bit more of a pain than I was expecting it to be. It might just be the ground that I'm on. It's soil, like soft soil on top, but underneath it's just loaded with rocks, and so I'm like having to like fish through to try to find like a nice place for the stake. But the topsoil is like all of this. It's just dead and dry and a little bit mushy. So with these stakes, the other stakes I have are like really long. These stakes are like barely getting through the topsoil and barely getting into like the rocks and stuff below. So a little bit more difficult than I was expecting it to be. All right, so the tent is up and it's taken shape. I still have to stake all of these out. These are little guys that are going to open up the inside of the tent a little bit more. So right now you can see it's pretty tall, pretty narrow. By doing that, it's going to open up the area quite a bit more. So we'll get that going and then start throwing all of our gear in. So it's coming together. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but it's coming together. All right, well, this is pretty comfortable. It's gonna take some getting used to, because I'm used to having a tent that doesn't have like a pole in the middle, but that's not bothering me too much. My cot's comfortable. I got my nice Exped air mattress. I have a few pillows without pillowcases on accident, whatever. And yeah, just hanging out. You can see I got a pretty sweet view. So just gonna be doing some hanging out with my buddy Ken and enjoying the day. It's pretty warm, but with both doors open, I have some nice, a nice cross breeze coming through. So it is cooling down, thankfully. All right.
That's a little one. Come on. Oh,
Not so little?
I don't know. Oh, coming. Oh. Let's see. Oh, that's a fish. Dude.
Nice.
Oh, come on, damn it.
All right, just hanging out. Ken's down here gutting the fish, and just hanging out. We have our propane fire going behind us. It's putting out a decent amount of heat. We have to use this because there's a fire ban in place right now through the end of September because there's so many fires going on out here. So next best thing, at least it puts out a little bit of heat. It's actually pretty chilly. I just checked my thermometer and it says it's 62 degrees, which is the coldest it's been for me and Ken in a long time. Where we live, it's been months and months of just heat after heat after heat, even at nighttime. So this is a nice change. I'm gonna throw on the hoodie here in a little bit, hang out. Eventually we're gonna throw some burgers on the grill and just keep hanging out. There are no clouds in the sky, so we should have a really beautiful night sky tonight. Good morning. It is like 7:30 in the morning. Boy, I slept like a baby. This sleep system with the cot and the air mattress on top of it was phenomenal. I haven't slept this good in the woods in a long time. The temperature stuck around low 40s, high 30s, and so I slept on top of my sleeping bag, and I only used this little like top sheet thing, and I slept great. So my buddy Ken, my camping partner, is getting packed up right now. He could only do a one-nighter. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Last night I was thinking I might just go home today. And now today I'm kind of wondering if I should just stick around since I slept so well. So I don't know. I have most of my gear is staged up by my vehicle still. So if I decide to leave, all I have to do is just break down this tent, which shouldn't take too long. And then I can take off. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out for a bit and see if see which way I end up going. But yeah, follow along. Sending Ken off with a little gift here. He's unaware of it. All right, bye, Ken.
All right, buddy.
Take it easy. Drive safe, man. All right. I hope you enjoy your new magnet. My buddy just left, so now it's just me all by myself. And whenever that happens, I always think of 3 songs. First one is, I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired. No. The second song I always think of is, One is the loneliest number that has ever been. And then the third is, of course, I don't want to be all by myself. But I'm really just being silly. Yeah, I do a lot of solo camping, so I'm used to being out here by myself. But I still don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm still trying to figure that out. So I'm gonna just hang out until it either gets dark and I go to sleep, or I decide to just pack up and start breaking things down. I don't know. So we'll find out together, I guess. So I intended to stay out here for 2 nights, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I might take off. My buddy Ken left a few hours ago, and I've really just been sitting here quietly, kind of just taking all of this in. It's absolutely beautiful out here. But there are a few places I want to check out on my way out, and I don't think I would be able to do it tomorrow when I leave. Just there's going to be a little bit of a time crunch. So I think my only opportunity to do a little bit more exploring out here will be today. And since this is about 4 hours away from my house, I should probably seize that opportunity while I have the chance. All right, let's get all this gear loaded up into the car. It's a little bit of a walk, maybe like, I don't know, like 50 yards. So I'm gonna have to do a handful of trips, but we'll get everything moved up there, pull everything out of the 4Runner, and then load everything back up into it. Hopefully we can Tetris it, because it was a little bit tough getting here with all the gear. So let's do it. All right, got everything packed up. I leave a few things in the front seat, like my water bottles and my coffee, and my poop shovel and my baby wipes, just in case. But aside from that, we are completely packed up. So I'm gonna do a once around, make sure I didn't leave any garbage or anything cool on the ground. And then, yeah, we're gonna take off, hit the road, go check out a few of those spots that are a little bit further that way. All right, well, that is the end of this trip, sort of. I'm gonna go and do some exploring. I'm gonna cruise around to a few different spots that I've marked on Onyx, just to see if there's anything cool out here. But what was supposed to be a 2-nighter turned into a 1-nighter and a half-dayer. It was a really nice trip. I just feel like going home. I don't know why. So I'm gonna head on home after I check out those spots, and look at this video uploaded soon. Have a good one, you guys. What the hell, man? I was on my way out and I was just exploring, and then I don't know what I hit, but it totally wrecked my tire. So I have a spare tire, but it's a small tire. I think I'll be able to hobble out of here and maybe hobble back to town. Wow, unfortunate. I have a tire patch kit. I'm really good at using it, but I can't patch that. Son of a gun, man. That is really unfortunate. I've done tire repairs on trails before, and it's really actually easy when you have the tire repair kit and an air compressor and some hoses. It takes maybe 5 minutes. You don't have to take the whole tire off or anything, but the sidewall was completely slashed. I don't know what the heck I hit. I went and walked back, and the only thing I could see were like some branches and like some old trees that were like rotted out. So yeah, I don't know what the heck that was. I don't know what got my tire, but hour and a half later, we're still on our way home. I should have just stayed the night. None of this would have happened. All right, so that sucked. I won't lie. It was a good experience, and I'm grateful for it, because now I mean, if that were to happen again, I'd be able to do it a little bit quicker. But all in all, that was a really uncomfortable and unfortunate experience. I kept my cool for the most part. I was actually just kind of laughing, like, of course this would happen to me, you know. So it's not a big deal. It delayed me getting home by like an hour and a half. But whatever. I mean, it's a learning experience, and now I know how to do it if I were to have it, that happen to me again. Yeah, all in all, unfortunate but good experience. I'm grateful for it. I now have that much more knowledge regarding self-rescuing off-road in a large vehicle with a lift, and when your stock jack doesn't fit. So yeah, that's the end of this one. I sure freaking hope this trip is now over. Thanks for tagging along, and I enjoyed this trip very much, and I would do it again.